Well, aren't you a sensitive bunch? So I received a couple of messages. Well, I'd say about 10, 15 again. It's always about that 10, 15 mark. I guess that will, as I hope, as you like, comment, and subscribe, the audience numbers go up. Those comments will increase. But it was like, why are you saying shit about Northern Soul, Chris? It's like, okay. So I made a promise to myself that I'm never going to apologise for anything I say on this channel. Okay, I'm just not going to do it. And if that makes me seem a bit arseholish, I understand that. But I figured that if I'm going to say the shit I'm going to say, I've got to be honest with myself and what I feel, and and how I want to say it and how I want to express it, right? So I don't know if she wants to be named or not, but a very, very close friend of mine hit me up. She explained that her mum used to go to Northern Soul events, and there were very, very few black people in them. And they didn't have the best time, but there were black people allowed into Northern Soul events in some places in England. Now, just to give some context, I made a comment in my last video regarding the Chickaboo thing that if you like Northern Soul, you're a closet racist. Maybe I will adjust that to say if you're an organiser of Northern Soul events at a particular given time, and you didn't allow black people into your events, then you're a closet racist. Maybe I'll just quantify it a little bit more, just give a bit more context, because what people don't understand is that, and not to hark on too much about the comments that have been made this week, but what people maybe don't understand is that Northern Soul was very much a safe space for white people to enjoy black music without black people being there. And people are going to argue against that and say this, that and the other, but my knowledge is that black people as a rule weren't allowed into these events. Okay, and like I said, I've heard it from older peers of mine, and I hope to speak to somebody that used to be very, very heavily involved in the scene in those days, but would maybe offer a counter to that. I'd be interested to see if he'll be successful in offering a counter to that, because I know the truth that I know, and I wasn't there. I do accept that, but I've had too much non-anecdotal evidence, shall we say, to suggest otherwise. So this was just a quick one, just to quantify some of the stuff I said in my last vid, because I didn't want people to think that I'm just going around calling people racist all the time. I really am not interested in doing that. But yeah, so that's all it is. So I hope that we'll maybe do a Zoom call and we'll chat, or he might even be able to come in and we'll just have a quick sort of conversation about the Northern Soul scene, and how is it you could have a situation where a room full of white people are pretty much exclusively enjoying black artistic output. Seems strange. Now, there are some people that would say that the white people that are even enjoying the music are somewhat party to that segregation, because they could have chosen not to support that scene, unless black people came in. I mean, Jesus, even Frank Sinatra, famously refused to what was it? There was a places that he would refuse to play at until Sammy Davis Jr. was allowed to play at them. And I think there's been examples of white artists and white people standing up in that way. So I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it just somehow feels relevant. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm not a fan of Northern Soul particularly, because it's not Northern Soul, it's soul. I don't know why the Northern, that's like, it's like jerk rice. Yeah? It's a bastardization of something that, is enjoyed by a particular group of people, but maybe wasn't invented by them. And, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with white people or any person enjoying black output, but it doesn't seem fair to then exclude us from those same spaces. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be arguing for or against this. I know that it can be quite an emotive subject, because when I've mentioned this before in the past, people have jumped up, and made some noise. So, and once again, I've made one little comment in a video about something else completely, and then I've got hit up about the Northern Soul thing, rather than about the actual main comment, I have to say. Well, not in every case, but in most cases. Anyway, that's all I want to say. And I hope you enjoyed this new one. I'm enjoying this. I have been enjoying this. And it's been great. I've been getting a lot of positive comments. So I'm going to keep it up. And I hope you enjoy them too. And I'll catch up soon.